Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So I've recently had a week off and I also went to Birmingham for the weekend with my mum and my sister. We try to go every year and we go to the Creative Craft Show at the NEC. And then we also have just a nice girls' weekend of shopping and cocktails and good food. So we had a lovely time. The craft show, I think this year, we've both all agreed now that we've kind of exhausted it. I wasn't blown away, in all honesty. There was only one kind of aisle I found that was completely dedicated to paper crafts. Everything else was soft crafts, and then the Christmas shop. And there was a lot of salespeople there as well, like shining your shoes or selling your dog food. And it just didn't really, I just didn't feel it was that inspiring, in all honesty. But I did pick up some bargains. Let me know what you think as well if you attended the show. You know, I did bump into a couple of people there, so thank you for those that said hello to me. It was really nice meeting you. But yeah, let me know what you thought. But I mean, if you're into soft crafts, I thought it was brilliant. There was lots of soft crafts there, lots of beautiful fabrics, and I'm sure, you know, lovely new techniques and things like that. But yeah, I just wasn't that blown away with the paper crafting. Anyway, saying that, I did still, like I said, manage to pick up a few things. So first of all, I got this here, which was the Craft Artist. It's the Crystal Ice. And I've seen this before. I've got like the faux snow and I've got the like glitters and things like that. But this one here just gives you a really frosty ice look. There you go. I've just popped some on there and you can see how it looks if you build it up. And then also if you just have it kind of scattered. It just gives you a really nice frosty kind of, you know, finish on your cards. So I'm going to be using that on a lot of my Christmas makes, and there's so much in there. There was a smaller tub, but I went for this one. Do you know, I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, did I pick up one that's been used? Because I'm thinking maybe it should have had like a seal, and it just looks like, I don't know, anybody else got this? Maybe it's just me. I mean, there's still absolutely tons in there, but yeah, 85 grams. Maybe I need to weigh it out and see if that's what I've got in there. But yeah, mine's coming to there. Is that how yours looks? Let me know. But anyway, it looked really good on some of the card samples that I saw. So I'm looking forward to using that. I picked up 2 of the A4 smooth white cardstock. This is the cardstock that I use all the time. And when I saw it was £6, it was a bargain. So it was heavy. We did have VIP tickets, so we were able to kind of dump our purchases, so we didn't have to lug them around, but I did have to carry this all the way back on the train, so it was quite heavy by the end of the day, but it was worth it. £6 each, which was where they kind of were, to be fair. That's how much I was paying when I first started purchasing them, but slowly, you know, prices have risen and it's usually now around £9.99, which you can see it was, but those were reduced. So 2 of those. So I've got plenty of white card to keep me going. I also picked up these from the same stall as I got the white card, and these are I was laughing when I saw these because these have been we were talking about these during a Facebook Live that I did. Basically, I've always struggled to find a top fold 5x7 card. You don't generally find them made, but you just take the plastic off there so it's easier. So these are 10x7 white cards. So what I'm going to be doing with these, as you can see your top fold there, is I'm going to cut at 5 inches, so right through the middle, and then I will have 50 top folding 5x7 cards. And they're a lovely heavyweight. It's a 300 GSM. It's the same smooth cardstock that's, you know, in here. And I've got my top fold cards. So yeah, if you're like me and you like 5x7 top folds, then that's the best way to do it. And that's the Craft UK brand. So they are online. I know Craft Stash have these as well. I just picked up some more foam tape. I'm always running out, so that was only £1. And then I saw these and I just thought they were really handy. So they were £2.99 each by Creative Expressions, and they're Wordies, they're sentiment sheets. So it's kind of like the Tim Holtz ones. I do have those. Here's a more, I would say, quotes and just inspirational words. These ones here are actual sentiments. You've got birthday, traditional Christmas, and thank you. So these are just perfect for quick sentiments. So you get 2 of each one, so you get your black background and your white background. They're on quite a nice weight cardstock actually, so you just cut those and they're easy to just, you know, pop in your trimmer, cut straight, and then just, you know, add some foam or back them onto some mirrored card or something. But I just thought they were really handy, so I'm probably going to take them all out of the packaging, and I might even cut them down and put them into my little tubs and have all the birthday together, so they're all cut. So I will, yeah, possibly do that later. I then saw the Gyro-Cut stall, and I hadn't seen them at the craft show before. Now, I didn't purchase this one there. I purchased the glue from there, but I purchased this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it's it's basically fussy cutting. It's meant to be an easy way for you to cut around your images. And I wanted to try this first and then share it with you all, because I thought it'd be a good thing for maybe those that struggle with fussy cutting or just hate it. This might solve the problem. I started using it and I was rubbish, and I just put it to one side and I thought, no, maybe it doesn't work. So when I saw the guy, I said to him about this, I said, I'm rubbish at it. And he allowed me to do, some practice, and he gave me some really good tips. And when I was with him doing it, just from the few tips he gave me, it worked brilliantly. But he did say, have a good adhesive. Now, I've probably got something similar to this, to be honest, but I just thought I'd get it at least, and I know. But it's a sticky matte adhesive, so it's going to be probably good for my cutting machines as well. I'm going to get myself a self-healing mat. I've got lots of spares just for this, but just to give you a quick example. So I've just taken an image here. Now, bearing in mind, I haven't stuck this in place. He did say you really do want to make sure this is stuck in place. But the idea is that the key, he said, is you have to keep this completely upright. So this piece here with the blade, and it's basically a rotating blade. You hold it like a pen, and the idea is you just follow your image and it will cut it for you. So I'm just going to hold this dead straight. You want to apply your pressure. So I still need a little bit of practice, but you can see there how quick that was. I think the more I use this, it's going to be really useful. So if you have one, let me know what you think, because I know they've been around for a while. Like I said, I got this one on Amazon, so I will link it below. But if fussy cutting is something you struggle with, then I think this may help you a lot. So that there is, it's quite a heavy weight. It's over 200 GSM. It's about a 220 GSM. And now it's just cut that really nicely for me to now use, on my cards and so on. So I'm going to try it, like I say, with the glue. And you'll see me use this during probably a lot of my Facebook Lives that I do. So I was really pleased that I saw that stall, because I was disheartened when I got this. I thought, no, it's rubbish. It's not working. But it does. So, yeah. And they've got it here for fabrics as well. Applique, decoupage and fussy cutting, quilting and patchwork, cutting around templates, pattern making, cutting stencils, masks and decals, sugar paste work, and cake toppers and leather crafts. They also do different blades as well for different things. So have a little look, on their website and things. So yeah, I'm pleased with that purchase now. I then brought this fabric, which I adore. I'm going to be making Monty his own Christmas stocking. So I found this fabric here with the sausage dogs all on it. So I'm going to have a fluffy top. I've already got a pattern for a stocking, so I made one for my nephew and my friend's little boy last year. So I have that template. So I look forward to making that. And this was 50 centimetres. It was £6 or 2 for 10. It was a really nice stall, actually. They had loads of really unusual fabrics. So yeah, looking forward to making that one for him. And then I saw the fabric paper again. So I purchased some of this last year in a different print, and I used it on a gift box. And if I remember to share it, I'll share it up here. It had gingerbread on it. I've still got plenty of that left. And this again you got loads of it. I can't remember how much I paid. It wasn't massively expensive, but I thought it's going to make lovely little kind of drawstring gift bags. But I will be using it on the front of gift boxes and gift bags. And yeah, they had this print. They had, I think it was a candy cane and some other festive ones, but I really liked Santa's hat, so I picked up that one. I grabbed some more Cosmic Shimmer. This was cheaper than online. I think this was about £5.99, and I'm seeing it more around £9.99 now, or £8.99. So I grabbed another one. I've not long brought one, so I've got plenty now. And then again, I can't remember what stall this was from, but it was 11 packs for £10. So I've gone quite festive with the colours. So I've got a polka dot, and I've already got the polka dot red from last year. I've purchased this one before. This is going to be really nice for boxes. So it's just like your candy cane stripe. I've gone for a light pink, because it goes with this one. Pulled out the pinks there. I've gone for this light blue to go with the darker blue here. These make lovely, winter cards as well as Christmas cards, these colours. Just a really nice red. I think they did call this post box red, pillar box red, something like that. This gorgeous one here, just fell in love with that one. And again, I've got 2 packs. And then I just picked up some more low shed glitter card. It says Jelly Bean Crafts here, so maybe that was the stall. And again in the red. And then I got 2 packs of this. This is a different store. This is from a Crafty Place. If you see my what do they get from last year's show, which I showed last year, I purchased it in the holographic finish, this design here. So this is Lametta card. But I thought I've already purchased that one, so I went for this more grey kind of white matte finish. It was a little bit different. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but you'll definitely see that in my Christmas makes. So yeah, some more cardstock there just to keep me going. And then I got this one. I didn't need it at all, but it was £2.99. It's just great for quick gift bags. I make a lot of my larger gift bags on the run up to Christmas. So it's, yeah, just beautiful papers. It's a lovely collection. I remember when this one was released. It's the Dovecraft Little Red Robin. You get 12 by 12 paper pad, 3 sheets of 12 designs, acid and lignin free. It's 150 GSM, so it is more of that paper. And I'm not going to take it out of the bag for now, but you can see you've got your snowman and the stag with the little hedgehog. You've got sheet music. You've got your sprigs, stars. You've got Christmas trees there. Some stripes. You've got the robin with the holly. And that's just the font Merry Christmas. Snowflakes. You've got a plaid detail there. And then stag detail. And then the poinsettia there. And then it just repeats again. But it was £8. Even at £8, I think it was good for 12 by 12 paper pads. But for £2.99, yeah, I had to have that one. I then purchased something which I said I never would. And it is diamond art. Now, it was my sister really that pulled us into the store. It was so busy. And she wanted these kits. They've got beautiful little card making kits with like Peter Rabbit and Marvel and all those kind of things. And she wants them for her son and friends and things like that. So she got some of those. And because we were just stood there waiting, I was looking around and I thought, actually, this one's not bad. I'm not really into the canvases. It's just not my style. It's not something I'd really have up in my house. But I love butterflies. And this is a wooden wreath. And I've made it. I've done it during my week off. It didn't take me that long, to be honest. I watched a few episodes of The Crown. And here it is. And it's got the hook, and I've already got it hanging up on my wall in my craft room, and I love it. It's so sparkly. It's all the colours that I love, just bright, and it was really fun to do. And I'm thinking what I'm going to have is maybe on acetate I'm going to use my Cricut and have mixed up craft suspended in the middle, have like my little logo in there or something. So yeah, so I've purchased and I've done some diamond art, but that's probably it for me. It was just a little bit different. They did have some other of these wooden kits. This one was, I want to say £14.99. But for me, it's, you know, it's a forever little piece. You know, it's something, like I said, it will always keep. And it does fit perfectly on the doors of the Kallax, the IKEA Kallax unit. I know lots of paper crafters have those units in their craft room. Because I was going to have it, I'm just holding it there now. I was going to have it on there, but I've already got some decals which are already stuck on there. So I didn't really want to take them off. But it's on my wall now. And yeah, I loved it. So that's everything from the craft show. I just thought I'd show you these. They're really sweet. I got these from Home Bargains. And I think they were like 99p, but I just thought they're beautiful gift tags, and I might add a little bit more to them, or I might use it as a topper, you know, on a gift box or something. I just thought it was such a cute image, and they're just so big. So I got those. On Craft Stash, I purchased the full Daisy Mae Christmas collection. This is very sadly the last Daisy Mae collection. Claire is no longer designing for Daisy Mae. She's taken a step back and she's now enjoying other things and being with her family. So when I saw that this was the last one, I had to have it. So I'm a massive Daisy Mae fan. I have tons of her stamps and papers and I've always enjoyed using them. And I did say that there was no more Christmas stuff, but yeah, I couldn't resist. So I'm going to try and get these on some Christmas cards this year, but otherwise you'll see me pull these out year after year. They're just timeless. So the first one I got was this one, Snowmen Melt Your Heart. Her images are just so adorable. I love the little kind of hot chocolate cup there. You've got Snowmen Fall from Heaven Unassembled. That's good. And then you've got Snowmen Melt Your Heart. And you get the dies there. This one, there's no one quite like you. He's going to look great on some of my kinetic cards. I look forward to using him and colouring him. I love colouring her stamps. This lovely one here, she did do one with spring, which I've got. This one's got the snow. She got the little sleigh there with the robin. You've got the snowman there and it says let it and then snow. Again, you've got the die there. I think that would look lovely as the top of a card, partially die cut. So I wouldn't cut that part. So this is the pop-up on the top. So I think that's probably how I'm going to use that one. This one here was one of my favourites. This is Snow Buddies. Nobody warms my heart like you. I just think he's adorable. And there's the little mouse in the snowman's hat. It's just upside down there. think that's so cute with the candle. Snowmen look so different without their hats on, I think. And again, there's the dies and you get the stars there as well. And then this one here is Snowbody Warms My Heart. So that one is Nobody Warms My Heart Like You. This one is Snowbody Warms My Heart Like You, which is, again, that lovely big snowman image on the sleigh there. And there's the die. And then this one here is the snowy scenes. So these stamps will go with all of these ones here to build the scenes. So you've got your tree here, which has got the little sign that says s'mores, and you've got the marshmallows there on the twig. You've got your little robin with his scarf. Love this little one here. You've got your sign, and then you've got another little tree there. And then you've got the stencil here as well, which kind of has all like the action kind of images. So you've got this like the swirls here. You've got like the go faster kind of stripes. So, you know, if you've got him there, you could have this kind of stenciled next to him, or even these ones. So it just shows more of the movement in the images. And then the paper pad here, which I've not opened, so let's have a look. So it's called Winter Colours. It's an 8x8 pack. You get 4 each of 6 designs. It's 190 GSM. So we've got the lovely snowflakes there, that plaid detail, the star background. This one here is the holly. And then you've got the little mittens. These are all Claire's images, and then you've got some more stripes there, and then it's back to the beginning again. So that is, like I said, the very last Daisy May collection, which I'm very sad about. I also purchased this one here myself, which I love. Textures by Lou Collins. She does some beautiful stamps and dies, but I love this one here, which has the meanings of the words. So you've got beautiful, time, forever, thankful, sympathy, celebrate, happy, and love. And I just thought they were so different. I've not got anything like this. So you could have, you know, happy and then a big birthday die kind of underneath there. Valentine's card, you know, you could have that then stamped inside. The meaning of love, a feeling of warm, personal attachment or deep affection. And then for beautiful, it breaks it down how you would pronounce it. It says adjective, having beauty, possessing qualities that give great pleasure or satisfaction to see, hear, think about, etc. Delighting the senses or mind. You've got celebrate, to observe a day or commemorate an event with ceremonies or festivities. Yeah, love it. And that's part of her bookshop collection. And then I picked up this collection from Creative Craft Products. It's so pretty. It was the ephemera pack that sold it for me. I think now you're going to see this being used in the new year, purely because of it just has such a nice spring and summer feel about it. But yeah, I just loved this pack here. So it's an A6 ephemera pack. You can just see how much is in here. I mean, these are so delicate. So again, for people that don't like to fussy cut or colour, and you like these things done for you, how pretty is this? That's the larger one. Look at these. They're just gorgeous, so delicate. More of the leaves. The corn there. In fact, there's probably a bit of everything. I probably could turn this into some of this into a Christmas card, especially like this one here, because you've got the sunflowers there, which is obviously very autumnal. You've got your little toadstool there. That's cute. Didn't realise actually all of this was in there. It was worth getting it out to show you. So yeah, really lovely. You've got 3 kind of larger ones there. 1, 2, 3, and then the rest are all kind of just smaller little fillers, and that's quite a big one still there as well. But yeah, I think these are going to work lovely on like little pop-up box cards, shadow boxes as well, doing a lovely display. Love the orange slice there, the blood orange. More of the snowflakes. You've got a butterfly there as well. So it's a really lovely, that's what sold it to me. I thought that was really good value for money for what's in there. Then I loved the sentiments. I loved the fonts. You got happy birthday, have a cozy day, I believe in you, warm wishes for you, thank you, thankful and blessed, and love you. Again, that's an A6 stamp set. You then got this one here, which is it a stencil? Was it an embossing folder? Oh, it's a die set. It does say it on there. So the die just cuts. In fact, let me just take this out because I want to understand this. Because actually what I'm seeing is a Christmas jumper texture. yeah, so this is an embossing plate. So that doesn't cut. There's no cut lines on that at all. This cuts out the square. But that there, you run that through your die machine. So it's a stencil, it's an embossing die, and then obviously you can cut the whole thing out. So you can actually do quite a lot with that. And I like that you'll be able to move it around and partially die cut or partially emboss parts of it. But I see that on, you know, like some red card or white card as a jumper, Christmas jumper. So that's how I'm going to be using that one. So that'd be good. I'll get that one used now. And then this is the flower bouquet die and stamp set. So there's the dies. I've just taken it all out. This again, I think could work for Christmas because I'm thinking of embossing that in gold embossing powder and then using your watercolor pens in like the reds and greens, golds and things like that. And I think you could create a really lovely topper for a Christmas card, again with all of these here. So yeah, so look at some of the stamps that you've got that maybe you brought in the spring, but just maybe, you know, stamping them not in black, using like a gold or just a different colour. You can make them more Christmassy. And then this is the 6x6 background stencil. It's got quite an Aztec kind of feel to it, but again, lovely for building up with your texture pastes. And then this is the paper pad. So it's the 8x8, 170 GSM, and you get 6 designs there, and there's 24 sheets. So you've got this lovely watercolour. Then you've got like a linen design, another watercolour one, that's a wood grain, and then another watercolour one, and then that's kind of like, almost looks a bit like recycled paper, and then it goes back to the beginning again. I've then also got the latest issue of Creative Stamping Magazines. This is issue 114. If you have a feature in the magazines, you always get sent a complimentary issue, so that's what this is. And it was a lovely set. So this is a double stamp set, and it's in collaboration with Battersea Dogs and Cats Home. They are wonderful. I'll show you the samples that I made. You get these gorgeous big baubles in the middle of each one. This one's all of your dogs, and then this one here is all of the cats. Really fun sentiments, time to fetch the presents, sending a fluffy hug, Santa Claus is coming to town, dashing through the snow, so much fun, and then just these lovely sketch kind of images. And then on this one, you've got spreading Christmas cheer, happy holidays, meowy Christmas, have a Merry Christmas from me to you. And then you've got your little bauble topper there as well. You've got some really cute little cat images. And then like your little holly leaves, paw prints and things like that. Tons of inspiration on how to use the stamps. And like I said, I'll just show you. This was my commission here. So it was Kinetic Cats and Dogs. So I've used my Made to Surprise collections. So this one here was using the 5x7 wiper die set. And you can see there, when the card opens, you've got a couple of the dogs fetching the bone. So it's, and then the sentiment spreading Christmas cheer. And I just built up. I mixed the 2 stamp sets there actually because I've got the cat here, but you've got the garland, the stars. I stamped the paws multiple times to make like a paper, and then just coloured the presents with the yarn and the little sack there with the paw on. I thought that was really cute. And then this one was my favourite, and I used my slider. It was the circle slider die set, and I've used the bauble, so this one here, and it fits perfectly with the die that comes in that die set. And then I've filled it with faux snow, and I've got the dog there, and it says snow much fun, time to fetch the presents when you open it. And then I've just built up some more of the presents around it. And then I've done this one here, but this was just using the frame from my flip cards. So it was the 6x6 flip card. And I just used the frame from that one, and I've got the little cats popping out. It's like they're looking through the window. Warm fairy wishes. So I kept the same kind of colour tone throughout with that lovely light turquoise colour and the purples. And I just used silver embossing as well with most of those cards. And again, I'll just show you some more, show you these ones actually, which has got it more in a traditional kind of Christmas colours. You've got the cat there. I love the tree detail that Vanessa's created along the side there. And I think that's using this stamp here. And then this one with the bauble, and she's coloured the dogs there. And then the dashing through the snow. I think that's a lovely one as well. But like I said, tons of inspiration in there. If you know, a dog or a cat yourself, or you've got friends and family, maybe you're making cards for your local, you know, Dogs and Cats Home. I think these would be really nice to use for that. So just wanted to share that one. And just in case you've been living under a rock and you've not seen me shouting about this all over my social channels, I have my very first Made to Surprise premium magazine. This is a kit. You have stamps, dies, papers, you've got stencils. You can make kinetic cards, you can make a gingerbread house. There is so much in this. It is such a wonderful magazine. 73 must-try projects, and the samples are amazing. So I have a video just on this magazine. I will link it up here for anybody that's missed it and wants to see a little bit more detail, but I'm going to be doing some Facebook Lives using this magazine, and I'm going to be recreating some of the wonderful makes that people have been sharing in this. So look out for that. And as I always say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and then you won't miss out on those videos that I'll be sharing. So that's everything I got from the Creative Craft Show, plus a few extras that I purchased a couple of weeks ago now. So like I said, I've had a week's holiday and just had launches and things, so I had a lot of stuff just sat there. But as always, I will try and link as much of this product in the description box below. It's hard to link a lot of the stuff that I've brought from the show, but I'll be able to link the Gyro-Cut and the white cardstock and the envelopes and things like that. Let me know if you've got any of this product. Like I said, if you've got this, how do you get on with it? And as always, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll be back again very soon. Take care. Bye.